Hi, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to continue the main story of Oblivion. We're going to go retrieve the illegitimate heir to the throne of Cyrodiil. And we are decked out in our new glass armor. We've got our enchanted claymore. There's the dead mage that we took care of in that last mage guild quest. We're running along, I think it's called the Gold Road. Let me double check that. Yeah, the Gold Road to Kvatch. It's been a while since we did any of the main story quests. We were busy doing the entry-level Mage Guild and Fighters Guild quests, as well as a couple entry-level Thieves Guild quests. But I'm pretty confident in our character now to be able to handle what's to come. Dead boar. It's a big one. Mountain lion. Big one. Okay, our henchman survived. He took some damage. Let's heal him up. Let's see. Divine light. Easier if he wasn't moving. I'm guessing from that heals about 50 hit points each time. He's probably got about 200 hit points. Which, compared to our character, we have almost 400. See Kvatch in the distance, as well as another mountain lion attacking what appears to be a pack of Durzogs with a couple wolves thrown in. Oh, the mountain lion's the most dangerous, although it looks like the Durzog's actually got the jump on it. So, somebody commented, on one of my last videos asking why I chose to go with Mardigan's Monster mod over one of the newer ones like... That's weird. One of the newer ones like, let's see, I think it was called Mascars. And the answer to that is basically, I only started modding Oblivion, getting into the modding scene of Oblivion about a year ago. Most of that time I've been pretty busy. It's just like really weird. So I wasn't actually aware that Mascar was a monster mod. When I was looking over, I heard people talking about it like it was like a lighting mod. It controlled like the lighting in your dungeons. And I saw a pretty cool video on YouTube showing off Mardigan's Monster mod in Oblivion, like inside an Oblivion gate, and it looked like it improved the selection. No, I don't remember this inn being here. Oh. Makes the goblin sounds when hit. Interesting. Daedric armor. So that's more or less the reason why I didn't go with Mascar's monster mod. I did try out during my first playthrough of modded Oblivion a mod called Creature Diversity. It's actually pretty cool. It kept it very very lore friendly. It's very easy to install. It didn't really change the difficulty of the game at all. And it didn't really create these situations that we're running into where enemies are running across the map. So, I think I actually prefer it to this one. It's a bit surprising because I thought this one would be pretty cool. And in some ways it is. It certainly does add a greater diversity of enemies. Just that the execution is a bit clumsy. I think it adds too much enemies. And the whole faction thing is supposed to make it so that they're just as likely to attack each other, like an undead attack like a wolf, as they are to attack me. But it seems like when there's more than one faction and I get involved, they tend just to come after me. So we got some Daedric armor now. Interesting. A lot of jewels, some more magic greaves, some potions, lots of nice jazz. Yeah, can't get over how good this game looks in 2020. I'd really thought, like 5 or 6 years ago that I'd probably played Oblivion for the last time, and then I was watching some videos while I was recovering from an injury on YouTube, and they suggested a channel called Bevi Lex, where he shows off this mod list that he put together of all these different really well done mods. And I thought, man, that game looks good. I'm gonna have to do that when I get a computer strong enough. And I did. We're just gonna go on now to the gate of Kavach. We've got goblins now. That guy's not being taken out by my arrows. Weird. Took down a dire mountain lion. Yeah, I think that Mardigan's monster mod makes it too much like a hack and slash. You end up with enemies sort of over every hill. And while it's fun to fight enemies, it really doesn't match the feel of the Elder Scrolls games. And it can get a bit bogged down.
on! Run while there's still time! The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
Run? Run from what?
God's blood. You don't know, do you? Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing.
The whole city can't be destroyed.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
How did you escape?
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
You picked a bad time to visit Kvatch.
Is this true what I hear about Kvatch?
Go look for yourself. The town is gone, and most of its people. The Daedra came out of the gate in the middle of the night. People who fought died. People who ran, they at least had a chance.
Do you know of a priest called Martin?
If you mean the priest, I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did. But Savlian Matthias might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp.
Where's this camp?
You'll find him at the barricade at the top of the road. He's still trying to hold what's left of the guard together. Be seeing you.
Okay, so Karina would be feeling pretty bad right now, pretty guilty about having taken her time to retrieve the Emperor's son. Here's the remnants of their camp.
I'm just lucky to be alive.
I'm angry. I want...
Kvatch is finished. There's nothing left.
I believe one of these tents belongs to Savvy and Matthias and has some armor in it. We might check out. Probably want to recharge my weapon as well before we go up there. Let's see. There it is. See his little drawing of the town. And this is a good place to get chain armor early on, at least parts of it. It's got like a chain helmet. Here's a shield of Kvatch.
Thief!
Darn it. Stupid man at arms. Apparently will report me. Well, I'll just have to get my bounty paid off. Let's see. So the Kvatch county's emblem is like a hound's head, maybe a wolf's head. It's pretty cool. We got that Daedric Claymore now. That also looks pretty cool. It does 30 damage. It's actually almost as good as my Claymore Freezing, and doesn't have a magical charge, so wouldn't have to worry about recharging. So we might actually use that from now on. Then we've got some Daedric equipment. Daedric Cuirass. Oh, not bad looking. Kind of like the etched leather. Daedric helmet. I think that's the last we have right now. We have some greaves that are ebony, I believe. And they fortify our fatigue. But I haven't really noticed much of a problem with fatigue. And they're not as good as the Orcish greaves enchantment-wise, so I think we'll hang on to those. Let's take a look at the Daedric helmet. It's full face. It's weird how it's sort of stretched on the bottom to the left. I don't think I like that. Not at all. So I think I'll stick with the other helmet I have. Not as high armor, and probably durability, but it looks better and it is better enchanted. Let's take a look. So we got 5 versus 12, but the glass armor's endurance or durability is about half what it should be, so I'll have to check it out. I did like the fact that we were moving so much faster in the light armor, so I might just stick with that. Well, held up now.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead. The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won.
Who's this enemy?
Lord Dagon is the enemy. He is the Prince of Destruction, and the Daedra are his servants. The chapel is cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead. The enemy has won, and we are destroyed.
What was this covenant that you mentioned?
The Imperial line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us. Where is our blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone. Goodbye.
Hopefully he's wrong there. We'll find out. Game looks pretty good. I want to grab a screenshot real quick. See that the game has started to take on sort of the look of an Oblivion gate. Here. As you get closer to, or rather it's starting to take on the look of the plane of Oblivion when you get closer to an Oblivion gate. So let's take a look here.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
What happened here?
We lost the damn city. That's what happened! It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them, with that damned Oblivion gate blocking the way.
What will you do now?
The only thing we can do. We'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
What happened here?
My home! My goddamn home in flames! It kills me that I can't get in there and do something! We couldn't have been any less prepared for this. Seems like they came out of nowhere. There were just so many of them. If only I had a way to strike back at the enemy. But we can't leave the barricade until that Oblivion gate is closed.
Where did the Oblivion gate come from?
Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls, and Daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades.
That doesn't answer my question, but do you know of a priest of Akatosh by the name of Martin?
You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Akatosh. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the rest of them, at least safe for the moment. If he's not...
Could you retake the town with my help?
You want to help? You're kidding, right? If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though. Are you sure?
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
Good luck. It's a brave
Looks
thing.
like somebody's coming through the gate. Poison engine on that side. Seems to have the ability to heal itself. There's one down. Pain engine up. I'm gonna pop a potion. They're deceptively strong. Okay, looks like we took them out. Some new ingredients, elemental salts, fortifies magic. That could come in handy. Void salts, clan fear. We fought those before. And the vanilla oblivion. Poison atron. Looks like all of his men survived. Mostly uninjured. So, in the next episode, we'll enter the gate and see if we can help his men close it. In the meantime, I'm going to unload some of this loot that I got off that smuggler, and then I'll return here for our next episode. Take care.